What happened when you were in the FBI sting?
Well, I got a call for a guy that wanted me to come down and meet him at the Sheraton. He had a room. And so we talked about donation prices. And I said, okay, well, I'll be there. And I went down there. And when I went in there, he had, some beer bottles everywhere, like he had been partying. He told me he wanted to keep the party going. He'd been partying since last night. And I said, oh, okay, well, it looks like it. I had seen all the beer bottles and stuff. And then he pulled out his money, and he tried to convince me, well, how much more would it be for annual for something more than what we agreed upon? And I explained to him I didn't do that, and let's just stick with what we talked about. So he pulled out my donation fee, he put it on the table. And as soon as he did that, he asked me a question. I forget what it was. But as I'm thinking the question over, the door sprang open. A female cop in a male cap came in, ran up to me and grabbed me real quick and had me put my hands behind my back. And then they searched me and pat me down. And asked me my age and my info. And after that, I was only in that room like maybe 5 minutes. They rushed me to another room. I guess another girl was supposed to be on their way, so they had to get me out of that room. And the other room was some other police, and they stuck me in the bathroom. And they were just asking me, how long I'd been doing it, and did I know any girls that were underage, or anybody that was being forced into the life. And I told them no. And as we were talking, they had some of the cop come in and say, oh, she's here. So they told me to be real quiet, and they had to escort me across the hall where they had surveillance cameras, everything up in that room. It was very, I forget what it is, but high tech. And I heard one of the cops say that another girl was there. So they were in the process doing the same thing to her. And they asked me my name again in this room. They had me stand up, and they took a picture of me. And I don't remember, I think they took my fingerprints, I'm not sure. But after that, they said, okay, well, you can go. And I was like, I can go? And they was like, yeah. So they had one of the other cops in the room go ahead and escort me out. I got the hell out of there. But they were really nice. But, of all the times I've been in business for a long time, they treated me really nice. And then there was 3 women there, and one was an advocate, and she had asked me, was I interested in, some services, and at that time I was thinking my whole world, being arrested, it really messed up my life, and I'm thinking, yeah. So she said that somebody would be contacting me, that this agency doesn't give out their number. So a few days later, I got an email from this agency, and she explained who they were and how they help people, girls that were trying to get out of the business and get back on their feet, get a job. Maybe you needed money for rent, or all kinds of services that were available. And I had a few conversations with them, and they seemed really nice. And then I had my phone still, and then I lost contact with them.
So nobody could look at your pictures and confuse you for an underage trafficking victim, though, right?
No. I had made a statement and said, well, I know I don't look underage. And one of the ladies said, we know that you're not, but we were just wondering whether or not maybe you possibly had somebody that was working with you that was underage, or if you knew of somebody. Mm-hmm. And they had gave me a card and said, if you know anybody that's being forced and is underage, please don't hesitate, give us a call. That's what we're here for. We're not here to bother the rest of you girls. And I don't have a problem with that, because, in that sense, I think they're doing a favor, because underage girls don't have no business in here. I mean, they're still babies. Mm-hmm. So, and the fact that they didn't try to pursue or press charges or anything on me was real decent too.
Good. Do you wanna talk about like other experiences you've had with the cops?
Sure. I haven't had any here though. I mean, that's lucky. I don't want to have no either. But like in the past, yeah, they find like Portland. I can just give you Portland is one of the worst places I think I've ever experienced being arrested, or I didn't even get arrested. They knew that we were working the street, and my girlfriend was like 8 months pregnant. You know, she was out there. We were walking, and undercover in a white car pulled over, slammed out, got it, opened up the door, and he threw her over the car for no reason. You know, and we weren't doing anything, and just because he knew we were prostitutes, you know. And then another time, a couple days later, we were downtown, and the cops there are so device. I don't know, the ones that patrol the site. They came up and they were so mean, and that I've never been scared senseless. I didn't know my name. I mean, I was young at the time. I was like maybe 21, 22. When they asked me my name, they scared me so bad. I couldn't remember what the name was. That was the worst experience I think I had.
Mm-hmm. So what would you say to like people that are just reading in the newspaper about like that the FBI is rescuing sex trafficking victims?
Well, I think they picked the wrong city, because I don't think there's any here. Mm-hmm. I think they should rephrase the words. I mean, maybe they were offering services to some of the girls that they obtained, but rescuing somebody, no, that's definitely not the case. Because as far as I know, there was no underage girls or maybe rescuing, human trafficking.
Do you have anything else to say?
No.